Padmaja Gopal Krishnan, daughter, yes, Saisha. Lovely, welcome to you. Deepa, yes, she's also a prospective member. She's come here today for the first time. Thank you so much, both of you, for coming. Deepa wanted to make it even last time and she couldn't come. So thank you so much for coming. And all of you members, on a working day, you all made it possible to come over here. That shows a lot about our eagerness to know each other and to bond with each other. As a family, we all feel happy to be with each other. That is why all of you are here. More than for any other business meet, I'm sure you all came with a lot of happiness and looking forward to that. So thank you to that spirit of RCBP, which is the most enduring thing that has, probably brought Nikhil all the way from Bombay over here. I am part of, Ghatkopar Club, from Ghatkopar. So Ghatkopar Club has been asking now. New Ghatkopar Club is opened. They've been asking, but I said nothing other than RCBP. So that is always there because you feel that somebody was asking me. I said, "You're coming all the way from Ghatkopar." I said, "I don't feel anything like that. This is now home for me. I know everything, nook and corner of Powai as much as every Powai does." So discuss that and adopt us in our bylaws. So as a mature club, I find, there is so much of wisdom that I would look forward to all your guidance before we incorporate that into the bylaws so that we share with the club and then all of you can share your messages with us. Especially this is important today because a lot of members are there, so it becomes necessary to share with you that such changes are happening. Now, will those changes be good for us? Would we like to continue with those practices? We have to discuss and then continue. So in the meantime, we proceed with Mr. and Mrs. Gajjar. Thank you so much for coming here. In fact, for the first session also I wanted to invite senior people more first so that juniors come to know them, people who are there recently. We all know them, we know that they are very respectable people, they have worked in such and such a field but do not know much about their journey. So this is all is about their journey and what they feel about that. So looking forward to your sharing. So actually I have shared with them the kind of questions that they can expect and they can discuss with each other. And the first question that I set out was describe your spouse's educational and career journey background. So the question that came up from many of us, why can't I describe mine? Why my spouse has to describe mine? So this was a question that came up. So one is, yes, many spouses do not get into details. Very busy. So at least for this reason, they will ask each other or forgotten details will be dug up and you'll discuss, number one. Number two is sometimes when we have achieved certain things, we tend to be too humble, we may not speak out about it, but then when your spouse has done it, we really feel proud about it and talk about it more. So that is the very important reason why I want spouses to talk about each other. So that is the reason. Then the second question is where and how did you meet? Because first, a meeting when we had a lot of people asked this question, even though it was not there in the model, everybody asked this question. So I realized, okay, people want to know this, so I included this question. And the core qualities of your spouse that you totally adore. Then dreams and aspirations of your spouse. Again, so at least for that you will ask them. Sometimes we tend to think this is probably the dream of my spouse. But then if you ask, maybe something totally different emerges. So how many of you really attempted and asked each other, I don't know. But I've just given you the opportunity to do that. Then share your favorite hobbies and what are you proud of about your own self. Did the planning for this event impact you in any way? These are the questions. So I'm just giving the broad light. Now I leave it to them. I will remind them the questions, but I leave it to them to speak something more or in some questions, probably speak something less in something and not touch at all. It is their option. So I leave it entirely to you. Thank you so much, Chandrika and Jagdish ji, for accepting this. Yes.
Thank you.
So it's you.
I think I'll be okay without the mic.
Okay.
गज्जर जी को भी क्लियर सुनाई.
I'll get the more.
I'm loud enough.
So describe the child's, your spouse's childhood and educational background. Would you like to speak first? Okay. Yeah.
I give the other numbers.
Chandrika was born in Bhuj, and her family was associated with the royal family of Kutch. And so then she did her few years in Bhuj, and then they moved to Mumbai, where we lived and grew up in Matunga. As far as her education background, she did her she passed out high school from Gujarati medium school, and then went on to college at Ria and Sofia, and then finished up in America.
What was your educational background? What did she specialize in? Yeah, of course.
Arts.
Okay. My major was sociology and economics.
Okay.
Yes, it's at Sophia. The reason I went to Sophia was in Ruya or any other colleges in Matunga, they were not offering sociology. And
Which year was that, Chandrika?
I don't remember. It's way back. This is all dinosaur age. So don't ask about the years. Please don't. Ages
See, but the most beautiful thing is you call it dinosaur age, but at that time you had the preference. Most girls wouldn't have a preference.
That's
That
exactly
is
the
what
reason
she's
I asked.
asking,
Because
right?
when you said you didn't have sociology, I just wanted to know what era.
Yeah. So you preferred sociology and you moved to another college for the sake of sociology.
Sociology.
In fact, if you look at me, I wanted to do medicine, but because literature was available in my hometown and it would be convenient for my parents, I took up literature. So much difference.
I think Jagdish forgot, but what he wanted to say was that we come from a very small community. Very small community, big and backward community, I would say. And those were the days when girls will not go to school. If you are third grade or fourth grade, that was more than enough. Everybody will come to your house. Why इसको पढ़ाते हो? क्या हुआ है? लड़की है, ये करना है, वो करना. So with all the struggles, thanks to my parents, that even in Gujarati school, they put me to schools. And I finished the high school and went to Ruya and, like Jagdish said, further to Sophia.
Yes. Now talk about his education.
I can say yes. Jagdish was born here in Matunga. Yeah, and then he went to Don Bosco School. Yes, Pankaj Bhai School. He went to Don Bosco, and from there he went to Khalsa. After going to Khalsa, he wanted to do the engineering, so he went to VGTI. And right
All in the
close
same place.
to
All in the same place.
Same walk to school.
Yeah.
No, I said all three in the same place.
Best institutions also.
Yeah. So in VJTI he finished the BE electrical and BE mechanical. Both he finished there, and then further he went to do further study, I would say. He went to USA. And over there, first he went to Oklahoma and finished his master's. And from Oklahoma, he wanted to do PhD. So he got his doctorates in University of Houston. So that's what his background in education.
And since you're making about your career, where did you start working with?
I started teaching at in upstate New York.
Okay.
And the reason we stayed in upstate New York was he was consulting all the time with either Arsenal, that is US Army, or he was consulting in General Electric power systems and in R&D center, that is a research and development center in Niskayuna. So that is one of the reasons for us to stay there. I think I covered it.
Lovely. So where and how did both of you meet?
As she said, we are a small community, and people knew each other. And my older brother's wife was related to her mother, and so we came to each other's homes, and we knew each other. Then, when I came from America for the first time for my brother's wedding, I met her again, and we decided to write to each other, and we wrote, and then
Preserve the letters.
No, I definitely want to know the year. No, I definitely want to know the year.
Just remember dinosaur.
Quite an advanced
we
journey.
don't have a net, we didn't have a net, we didn't have computers, nothing.
like a pen and ink
Yeah.
pen.
Ink
that
pen.
we-
Pen, yeah. Snail mail.
Yeah. And so you would have made several copies until you sent one finally to him so that it's the best handwriting.
Yeah, his handwriting is wow, if you can read, he can read himself.
Like the doctors, huh? Like the doctors.
So
what else?
No, ask the same question to her. Where did he meet him? Say it's a small community. Because I thought you were
Yeah, and my mother always visited her cousin sister. So we sort of, I knew him. Not that I liked him very much. But then he started writing, he said, that is the only chance. Let me write. And if I write, maybe she will say yes.
Were you able to read his handwriting then?
Pardon?
Were you read his handwriting then?
You gave it to somebody to read it?
yeah, at that time it must have been legible for her now.
I wanted to make it list so that
Yeah.
I can read.
No.
So you were literally wooed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So when did the marriage take place?
Who proposed to whom? Who proposed to whom? We have to say. Who took the initiative first?
The letter.
Yeah,
It's always him. He's been doing that.
The letters.
We got to know each other better, and decided to get married. And so I came to get married. And that was an interesting trip to say. What happened is I had gotten the travel agent had given me a ticket to go to Karachi and then come to Mumbai, not knowing that India and Pakistan had fought a war and there was no diplomatic relationship. So I landed up in Karachi and I said, well, I have to catch a flight to go to Bombay then. So then, meantime, my parents were all very much worried. So they had some people, they knew some people in Karachi, and so they wrote to them, and those guys said, oh, don't worry, we'll go, pick him up from the airport, keep him for 2 days, and then send him in the next flight. There's a flight from Iran Airways coming 2 days later. We'll put him on that flight. Little did I know, as being started to go out, the immigration guy says, wait a minute, he's an Indian citizen. If you take him out of here, we'll throw you both in jail. So my plane that I had come in had started to taxi, and they asked it to halt, and they put me on it, they put me on the ladder, put me on that plane, and ended up in Kolkata. From there, then I came home.
So you were to meet.
Yeah, you got to be.
That's a tough one.
Can you imagine? He has to dig out what is
There are many.
No, there are many. Yes. We don't know what to say.
There are many, but the best. Girija, can you repeat the question?
So because of his story, my problem is solved. 71.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1971.
Yeah.
Must be.
65, 65,
That is
65.
इंडिया पाकिस्तान डिवाइड कब हुए?
She is multifaceted and very accomplished. She does whatever she does, she puts her whole heart into it, and she is very meticulous and gets everything done right. I, on the other hand, am a lucky-go, happy guy, not too much to worry about. She has made my home, frankly.
Very good. So, your turn.
You are asking me what I'm proud of?
No, please, most adorable quality. What do you adore about him? One quality about him which is very adorable.
Okay. He is a lot of patience, you know. Yes, and
Cool guy.
very cool guy. Yeah, right. And so that is one of the things that I really like about him. And then he is, of course, he has achieved so much, and he also, in his field, he has worked very hard. And okay, yeah, and he, like I said, he was in GE. He got several patents under his belt that he never talks about. He got his he has his doctorates. He never talks about it or never insists anyone that please call me doctor so and so.
First time.
From today onward, we are going to do that. Dr. Gajjar.
It's okay, that doesn't matter to him. So that is the thing I think I admire, along with so many things he has done. Lovely, very lovely.
Can you also talk a little bit about how you first got involved in Sam Petruda's
Project.
Sam
Yes.
Petroda is for Sam Petroda is a fake.
Yeah.
according to me.
Good.
So, what he did was, he was working with Rockwell, and at that time he convinced Rajiv Gandhi to bring the electronic phones technology. But really speaking, what he did was he, at that point, brought second generation computers, computer-based phones, where the technology was the fifth generation. So you can imagine how things had. So that's. Then he started this C-Dot. He worked with C-Dot, and basically the idea was to build electronic phones in India. That's how he got what he did. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it's okay. I heard this before.
While you were busy in your career, what was she doing in US?
Oh, she did many things.
Okay.
She had a business with floral designing,
Okay.
and she worked with some very well-known architects in upstate New York, and she would make floral arrangements for hotels and also for the homes of these architects' clients. And she did both American and Indian weddings, flower weddings. And she would make all the things for the weddings, including the reception tables and everything. She would do all those flowers. So,
Lovely. So she also doesn't ever talk about her accomplishments.
And she was also busy. She was also vice chairman of the India Association, as well as she, with the museum, she was chairman of the international show. What else? At the college, she was a member of the Welcome Wagon. We invited new people and welcomed them and all that. So she did a lot. And then she, more than anything else, she took care of my kids and brought them up.
Yep.
And they are gems of kids, let me say so.
Wow.
All due to her.
Very nice. I love that look of admiration. So amazing. Yes. No, it's fun for her.
One son, one daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
They both are
We
in
have-
US now.
What are you as now?
You can speak about them as well.
Yes,
Yes.
I would say that. We have two children. One is my daughter, first one, and then my son. And they both are in USA. One is in Washington and one is in New York. My son is a corporate lawyer. And my daughter, she is a director of pediatrics in the hospital. So they both are very busy. But the nice thing about it is that they always make sure that they come here at least once a year, once in 6 months. They try to come, and that's what makes us happy, just to see them.
Wonderful. Amazing.
And one thing I want to talk to about him is, I'm really proud of him. What he had done was, he made the solar swimming pool, indoor solar swimming pool. Now where we were, upstate New York, it was very, very cold. All the time, 7 to 8 months, it's very cold. And quite a few months, we had the snow and icy weather. All the time, ice. So the way he had done was the daytime, it was staying pretty warm, the water. And at night, it just kept the good temperature. So even if you want to go to sleep 12 o'clock at night or 11, or you want to go swimming, you could do it. You know, and that's all. That was the first solar swimming pool in our area. So he is the one who had done it.
Do you know that she remembers all this?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. But it's nice to hear that, right? She probably didn't tell you.
Not many people
So-
will forget 12 o'clock swing, in
I know, but very often, memories are just memories. We don't talk about it unless there is an opportunity.
Yeah, and it is
So-
really good. It was because outside it was
Yes.
so cold that you won't venture out. Okay. While at home you can go swimming.
Very nice. Any of your hobbies you would like to talk about? Of course, you talked all about your decoration. Yes.
So we both, okay, go ahead.
Yes, keep your mouth closed, a little small, mic closer. Okay.
All right. We both love traveling a lot. So, and the one other thing happened was that he was presenting papers all over the world. So, anytime he's presenting the paper someplace, my children and me, we take along. So that way we could see a lot of places, lot of places in the world, and that's all happened because of him.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So, about yourself, what are you proud of? Your own life, not about
My
this
own
house.
life, okay.
Yes. What are you proud of as a person or as a yes.
Proud of whatever I was able to achieve, both in terms of research and wide variety of teaching that I have done. I wrote many papers, and I was at the research center. I received patent awards. And then at the army, we started a project. I couldn't finish it, but hopefully go back and take care of time permits.
I was talking about the traveling, that we have done a lot of traveling, and what we liked dramas, we liked musicals. So whenever we went to Paris, which is few times, we went to Moulin Rouge and to see a can several times, and that was really this thing. And then whenever we were in New York, we'd go to Radio City and see the plays. Okay, good place. And that was our interest. Like he liked to do that, and I loved to do that. So we spent a lot of time together. Musicals like Oklahoma, My Fair Lady, of course, Sound of Music. That is a common thing. Right?
One small question and then we close the session, though albeit very sadly. Would have loved to listen to you for life. Did this preparation, speaking today, and the questions, impact you in any way?
No, all the memories that we forgot, and not quite forgot, but you don't, every day you don't remember all these things. And this thing brought it back, and that makes me happy. Yes.
Thank you so much. Let's give a hand.